Hello everybody, and welcome for episode 2 of our Pokemon D&D 5e adventure. I'm Ryan, the DM for this adventure here, and I'm joined by fellow players.
Hi, I'm Katie. I play Ama. Oh, and my partner is also named Poco, Pichu.
Hi everyone, I'm Tyler, and I'll be playing Gregory with his main Peppy the Piplup.
Hello, my name is Michael. I'm playing as Scott, and his partner's name is Swablu.
Alright, I'm Sky, playing Charlie. We got good old Shinx with a cute little bandana.
Last time you guys left off, everyone was getting ready, getting their supplies together, saying goodbye to fam, all that jazz, and you guys were going to head off to Route 1. On Route 1 here, I'm going to set the scene a little bit, okay? You guys come across, leaving town for a little bit, and you start to see all around you guys. What Charlie would kind of know is that this field is normally all kind of grassy. But instead, it's got all these different beautiful flowers growing up all over the different areas here. And it's like a beautiful calm prairie as you guys are walking. You see all these different flowers. You can smell the aroma of all these flowers around you. We'll say it's around 3 p.m. As you head out from town, and now you guys have been walking around for a little bit, would there be any talk amongst you guys? Maybe to get to know each other a little bit, or just communication if you guys are heading out? Because I don't know how much your characters kind of know about each other, you know?
Well, Scott and Gregory work together, so I think we have a good relationship, right?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Ama doesn't know anyone. She's from Johto.
Yeah,
she
so-
showed up here, got roped into this, and now she's just like, okay, guess we're going on an adventure.
That's Charlie. Just kind of living.
So how would you guys kind of act with each other, exploring around, walking?
Well, so far, the only one who doesn't irritate Charlie would be Ama.
Oh,
We got 2 nerds.
Fair.
Nerding it out over here on the side of the mat.
Nerd 1 and Nerd 2.
So, as you guys are just kind of talking a little bit, maybe you're talking, maybe you're not, who would like to give me the first wild route roll for this encounter? Like for this route here. Yeah, do you want to do it, Sky?
I want to do it, yeah.
So the way that these are going to work, I'm going to say at certain time periods as you guys are traveling for somebody to give me a wild route encounter. What you'll do is, I know I mentioned this before, but you guys are now officially on Route 1 now. So after you go on to routes, you could open up your Pokédex, and it could tell you something as like the legend that's kind of set about a route of travel, which is part of the, Ty wrote it down, I'm pretty sure, the reward that you could get if you catch a certain guy.
1,000
Poke.
monies.
Mm-hmm.
ooh.
When you get the chance. Because you can also write things on like a letter and give it to Chatbot to bring, you know. And you could describe how you've caught like the legend of that route. And in some neighboring towns or cities around that route, you may even have more prestige along those lines as people know, oh, you caught the legend of Route 1 or the legend of Route 2 or whatever, you know. So chances are, whatever the legend is, when it comes time to roll for the encounter, it's going to be pretty difficult to hit. Just keep that in mind. But nonetheless, it is certainly possible. So, with that being said, would somebody, I will have Sky roll for the encounter. Would somebody like to load up their decks to see what the legend is for Route 1?
Sure, I'll do it.
Okay, so as Ama opens up her Pokédex, it almost seems like that it's able to see that you're on Route 1, like Route 1 that you're on. And it'll say back, the legend of Route 1. Route 1's legend says, this gelatinous Pokemon is made of soft tissue. But don't pick a fight with it, because from one of its breath attacks, you could become paralyzed. So there's some ideas of possible Pokemons that could be thinking through your head there. So with that being said, as something of like, what could that be? Sky, give me the honors of rolling a D100 and then a D12. The D100 says what Pokemon is going to be this first encounter, and the D12 will determine what that Pokemon is doing on this route. Just because that there's a Pokemon here does not necessarily always mean you all have to engage with it if it's something that like nobody wants or seems to care about, you know? Which could be the case, because obviously I need to have some Pokemon that aren't as nice as others, you know.
Ooh.
Let's see it. 7, and 1. Okay, I'm going to roll something on my end. So, as you guys are kind of walking along this pathway here, you notice that from up in the sky, this bird is coming flying right towards Gary, who's on the side of the pathway there.
Do I notice it? Am I startled?
Yeah, I would say you're probably definitely startled. Yeah, so this Pokemon's actually gonna go right for Gregary's like kind of head, like being like a "Hey, bro, get out of here" kind of thing. So this bird that's coming flying at you does not look happy at all. The way that I would like us to do this is, if there's only one kind of thing here, while there is 4 of you, if there's 4 of you that fight it, the XP will be divided by 4. But yes, we will also have you right now roll for a shiny, Sky, since this was your roll for an encounter. So give me a D100, and we can see if this bird that's coming flying at Gregary is shiny. 81 is not enough to get a shiny, but that's a fair thing to check for.
It was close.
So this bird just comes flying. It's this brown kind of bird. It's got a yellow body, and you just hear it go, "Pee!" It's just coming flying right towards Gregary's head. Gregary, I will let you do one thing quick before it comes right at your head.
Duck.
You mean athletics? Are you quick enough to duck out of the way? 12. Okay, with a 12, you're just able to duck as you feel feathers just brush by the top of your head. And now then the bird is like behind you up here in the air. About 5 feet away from you up in the air, flapping by. And it looks like it's going to come back down for another dive at you. What would you like to do?
I think Charlie's gonna sit back and laugh.
That's fair. I could definitely see her doing that.
Me as Gregary will back up and say, Pip, you handle this.
So we know Charlie's sitting by the side. Is Amma just watching too?
I might yell at and ask if he needs any help with this, but if he thinks he's got it, then hang back.
And that's a good way we could do it too, right? Is like, hey, if one of you guys need help with it, like, call for some help. Otherwise, the people kind of... Because you guys are now on a route where there's wild animals,
I could use a help.
I'll scooch closer to what's going on.
And Scott, what are you up to? As you see, like, your guy who's just kind of walking next to you, fine. Maybe you guys are just talking about some, like, computer calculations or something else, and this bird goes whoosh, right by his head as he just ducks out of the way. And it looks like it's coming back around for another rebound on him.
I'll be on standby in case he needs the help.
Sounds cool. So...
Are you gonna laugh at him too?
Perhaps.
So I guess we're going to roll initiative then, for people that want to be involved with this guy here. I'm assuming
I will say, can we add it to the Pokedex?
Oh, yes. You certainly can as a bonus action.
Yeah, especially since I myself am sitting back laughing at this kid.
I'll read it right now just for people at home too. Just so I know. So it'll be just Gregary and the bird here will roll for initiative. Right now, at least. Until somebody else wants to come, until he asks for help and someone else comes in and then they roll their own initiative. People okay with that?
Good.
Okay. With that being said, I will read the dex entry. Pidgey. Tiny bird Pokemon. Normal, flying. Pidgey has an extremely sharp sense of direction. It is capable of unerringly returning home to its nest, however far it may be removed from its familiar surroundings. So you got an 8. It got a 16, so it is gonna come back in first, and now it sees that there's a little blue bird on the ground. Bro, he's like, I'm a brown and white bird. What's this blue bird? I'm gonna tackle it. It swoops down to try to come in for a tackle, and as it swoops down to make contact, it gets a unnatural 20. Goes bam and smashes into you. Let's see how much damage it does. Dude, little Peppy, not even far off the pathway. 7 damage as this thing comes flying in and just knocks Peppy over right to the ground. You see him roll a little bit from the impact of the bird, and it flies back to where it was.
No, Peppy.
What's Peppy gonna do?
Get up and try to bubble.
Okay.
The Pidgey.
Sounds
Just
good.
drown it,
Yeah. Sounds good.
The way to go. 6.
6 is not gonna get you there.
Okay.
You come with another one of its...
I'll yell out.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to help, now would be a great time.
Yeah, I'm gonna step in and help.
Same here.
Alright, so whoever wants to step in and help, just give me an initiative roll. Also, I will say, only people involved, I will say, in combat will be able to catch a Pokemon. I do feel like that's kind of fair, so it's not like everybody that's fighting and then someone comes in from the side. Boop. Okay, so if Scott and Amma want to give me initiatives, we can see how quick they are to respond to this going down. So, Bird will go again, then Mike, then Katie, then Ty. Alright, so the Pidgey here is still picking on Peppy there. He's going to fly down, try to tackle him again, get rid of him. 21. 2 damage. As Peppy just sidesteps and the wing just grazes into the side of him. Bird flies back around where it was. Okay. Scotty. Well, you do have to roll the d20 first, just to see if you actually make contact with it. Okay, well, yeah, no, that's a natural 20. Yep. So it's a d6. What move are you using anyway?
Astonish.
Astonish. Okay, so you would do so remember, so you add the full dice to the amount. So is that a normal?
Wait!
Nope.
Astonish
Ghost
doesn't
type
work
move.
on a normal type.
Would Peck work?
Yes.
Okay, we'll still treat that d20 as the crit that it is. We'll add 6 to that number, so you just hit that Pidgey for 10 damage, bro.
Not bad.
I'm with that one hit of you getting like in the games where you hear like a sound of you getting a crit, right? He is gonna become bloody. The Swablu just like decks the thing, like T-bones it with its face. It just pecks into the side of that bird, bro. Coming in. I love it. And that's why you got like that.
And
Thanks
if you
for
can see,
helping my bluebird.
Charlie is just sitting here with Shinx like, you got this.
You mean being unsupportive? Thanks.
Not even cheering our team on. Amma.
Alright.
Alma's doing good.
D6 for Thunder Shock.
Okay, the AB
Just
goes
super
on the
effective.
D20 roll.
Okay, that's
So-
fine.
So is that just a normal D6 then?
It is D6 plus 1.
Okay, so that's 4.
Yes.
Yeah, no.
But
Super
it is,
effective.
but it's super effective.
Correct.
Because it's a flying type.
Correct. So it just drops. So, your little Pichu, describe me what happens, Katie, because you knocked this thing right out.
Poco lets out a little battle cry and sends out a Thunder Shock, which zaps the bird out of the sky.
Perfect. And we can say it just drops down in like the grassy area here somewhere, falls unconscious. So, there was 3 peeps involved. So, the XP that your boyos will get that are all there. You guys all get 6 XP.
Gregory would like to thank each of you for your help,
You're
except
welcome.
Charlie. Yeah,
Yeah, Charlie.
you warmed the benches real well. Great.
Alright, so you guys knock out that Pidgey. You continue on your walk. How's, just for people at home too, how's Peppy looking?
Like he got hit. He's alright, but he got hit. She, not he.
So, as you guys are continuing down your pathway, you're seeing it's all still floweries all around you and stuff. Like, it's almost like, as far as you can see, the pathway is still going on for, like, flowers, and as far as you can see so far. So, you see coming up, there's a lady, and she's dressed in this bright blue dress, sitting on this tree stump. She's holding this little creature in her hands, and the little creature is green with a bright yellow face, and appears its arms are twisting above its head, pointing towards the sun. Across from her, she's sitting on that tree stump, is this younger looking gentleman, and appears he's drawing or sketching with this Pokemon on this easel. This is one of those things where it's entirely up to the players if you want to do or say anything, you know? People?
Wondering if you were done yet.
No, yeah, I mean, we're all good.
I'll ask the lady on the stump what she's doing.
Oh, hello. Well, my partner here and is painting, or should I say sketching, my picture out here.
Oh, it's a lovely place to do that.
Oh, yes, well, with the lighting being as nice as it is, and with it being spring and all, the flowers are beautiful this time of year, wouldn't you agree?
Yes, they are.
I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah, Gregory isn't the most charismatic of people.
Alma's a little too busy with Poco, who is strumming at his ukulele again. He's still very proud of his victory.
Oh, you have a cute little Pichu there. Where did you get him from?
Oh, thank you. I'm actually from the Johto region, so he came with me.
Oh, the Johto region. Oh, well, that's quite far from here. Have you just gotten here, or have you been here for a long time?
Oh, I actually just arrived, well, pretty much earlier today. This is really my first look at the region.
Oh, well, and what a perfect place to get a look of it.
I would say so. It's rather beautiful here already.
Oh, well, that's great to hear. So, if you're from the Johto region, where is everyone else in your party here from?
The rest of them are native to the region.
I'm from Hoenn, but I've lived here for several years.
Hoen's far away as well. Well, by chance, do you all happen to have Pokemon? I know
Yep,
I see
got
them out.
Shinx here with me.
Do you happen to battle with your Pokemon at all?
No.
Yes.
Me and my partner were happen to look to have a double battle if two of you would be interested.
Alma?
Sure thing.
All right.
Oh well, come on, Noah. Let's participate in a double battle. It's been some time. And he goes, yes, it has. So she goes out here into the pathway. She holds in her hands her little friend with the arms outstretched and little yellow face. And he comes out with his little Pokemon that you see that was painting the picture there on the easel. Okay, is everyone ready?
We're all
I
set.
believe so.
She goes, fantastic. Then let's go. And she sends out her little guy that she's been holding, jumps from her hands and stands on his little yellow 2 feet. And you notice that Noah, her partner there, sends out his little guy who's got his little paintbrush in his hand. Let's all roll initiative then. Get things going.
Can we roll or not roll them? Scan them on the decks first.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you guys will both scan them at some point.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So, Badoo, Bud Pokemon, Grass, Poison. When it feels the sun's warm touch, it opens its bud to release pollen. It lives alongside clear pools. And the other one? Smeargle, Painter Pokemon, Normal. Smeargle marks the boundaries of its territory using a body fluid that leaks out from the tip of its tail. Over 5,000 different marks left by this Pokemon have been found. Smeargle, Normal Pokemon.
All right. We rolling for initiative?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna roll for each of them. This is the Badoo. This is Miracle. Wow.
Oh my god.
So for those at
There was
home,
not a single roll.
Wow.
nobody rolled higher than a 5. And that's 4 people rolling. 2
Yeah,
of
it
them
went
had a plus
5.
1.
It went 5, 5, 4, 3.
Okay, so
Wow.
between the 5s, Sky will go first because she had a plus 1 to her initiative. Followed by the Badoo. Followed by that is Katie. And then this Miracle. Alright, so Sky, you get to go first.
All right. I'm gonna try to tackle it.
13 hits.
It's gonna hit for 5 damage.
Alright. Good strong hit to start off. Next goes the Badoo. You guys are going to see that. She's going to go, Badoo, use growth. And you're going to see that this little Badoo there is going to just start to grow in like little size in front of you. Next is Katie.
So I will roll. We are going to do a Thundershock on the Smeargle. It
Okay.
would not do as much to.
That does hit.
Ooh.
7 damage. Nice job.
That's a hard hit. Yeah, okay. You're going to see that the Smeargle is all of a sudden, as a reaction, going to, with its brush, is going to mimic and draw out your actual, how you did like your shock thing. And you see that he places the drawing like on his body. So now he knows the move.
All
You
right.
use the move Sketch. After Katie goes the Smeargle. The Smeargle is going to use your move is Thundershock, correct?
Yes.
So it's going to use that move on the Shinx that's in front of it. Let's see if it hits the Shinx. Dirty
Yep.
20. I do want to say, Smeargle, for some flavor that will explain what I'm about to do, has the ability Technician. In the game here,
Oh.
Technician, for damaging moves activated by this Pokemon within 15 feet max, or more, they may roll the damage twice and use the higher result. So instead of it dealing 2 damage, instead it will deal 3 damage.
And it will
Resistance.
still
Go to your
Two,
traits. Is it resistant?
is an electric type move resistant to an electric?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Okay, because Badoo's not resistant to poison, so that's just why I was asking.
Nope. Electric types are resistant. Like pure electric
themselves.
types are resistant to electric.
Okay, so it
Okay.
is Sky's turn.
All right. Well, we're gonna try to do a nice
You
try to
cheer,
tackle him again.
Gregory, are you cheering him on, bro? You were Scott cheering him on?
Come on, guys, you can do this! Woo!
14 hits? Alright, Badoo's gonna
Well,
go
my
over to the
scarf is
Shanks
better.
and try to use Absorb. Let's see if it's attempt to absorb some of your energy with like green balls of light being sucked away from your body. With a 16. Because of growth, it gets to add an extra d4 to its damage.
I will react baby doll eyes, which you quickly widen your eyes and attempt to charm an opponent, decreasing their will to fight. When you are an ally in range or targeted by a move that requires an attack roll, you may use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the roll.
Well, that's a little badass. Okay. How many PP is baby doll eyes?
3.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Got it. I thought it was like 15. I was like, that's so nuts. Rolled a nat 20 on the second one. So that 16 is indeed hitting. Okay, so that's 6 damage is coming your way. Yeah, so you see a good chunk of Shinx' health gets sucked away there. Katie. Amma.
Alright. We're gonna do another Thunder Shock.
On
You should
who?
probably do that to Badoo. Mm-hmm.
Alright, we're gonna start. We're gonna attack the Badoo then.
18.
That is
nice.
definitely a hit. 6 damage.
So the 6 damage that you would have dealt to it, right? It shocks into it, and it just, you see, like, it hits, but it, like, kind of just scratches the Badoo, as opposed to it hitting full strength. I'm going to see if it maintains concentration to keep its growth up. No, it does not. Got a 4. So the Badoo loses its growth concentration, and it resorts back down to its normal size. Badoo is no longer in growth. After Katie goes to Smeargle, who's gonna try to shock the Shinx? Or what was your move there? Thundershock?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's gonna hit.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, so 6 plus 1 is 7. Which rounds down to 3. So 3 electric.
Alright.
How is Shinx looking?
Half. Alright. Shinx is gonna try to beat this Smeargle.
Yeah, the Smeargle's pretty weak, so you have a shot
Oh,
at knocking it
yep.
out.
Nope. Nope.
Was a 6.
All right.
6 don't hit.
6 don't
I
hit.
already know.
Badoo's gonna try to use Absorb on you again. Shinx? You see like more green energy because you get sucked away from the Shinx with a
Nope.
6. Or no, I rolled a 6, I'm sorry. Poco!
Alright.
Poco the
What's up?
Pichu.
10 on Speargle.
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Smeargle's gonna try to shock Shinx. 15. 5. So which reduces down to 2 electric.
2. Yep.
He's not dealing a lot, but imagine if you weren't taking half, I guess is the question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got that way.
It would have been a lot more threatening if someone else was in this battle, because then it would have been super effective hits.
So-
I would say you attack the Badoo because I only have.
Yep, it's
Thunder
Sky's
Shock.
turn.
I can take care of the Smeargle.
Alright, I will try to tackle the Badoo. Oh!
Nat
Oh.
20. I have to check something quick on my end.
That is a nat 20.
That's a nat 21. Okay.
Woo!
That was for which ability the Badoo had. Alright. Yeah, so you get to roll your max damage die, right? In addition to your normal things. So let's see it.
I just realized you're rolling for poison point, aren't you?
And while that's a good guess, yes, that was one of the options. 100%. I will admit that right now. If you're going to call me on it, yeah, that's one of its abilities. So I was rolling to see if it has poison point or not. Now, I will say, poison point is nowhere near as bad as it is in the game. Okay, so instead of adding that plus 1, right, you add 6 to that also? So it's a plus 7? You add, so it's 12 damage? Wait, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so poison point in the game, which is not what it has, but, so that you guys know as players, poison point. On melee attacks made by Pokemon, roll a d10 on a hit. On a result of 10, the target is poisoned. After Sky goes to the Badoo, which is going to try to absorb on you, didn't like that. Like that one bit.
How hurt is this Badoo now?
Oh, I'm gonna, yeah, I gotta color it. Very hurt.
Okay.
2. You notice a little bit of the Badoo's wounds start to heal with the absorb. Otherwise, it just hurts.
Alright, let's go.
What are we doing? You never tell me what you're doing. I don't know what's going on.
We're gonna we're thunder shocking.
You want to describe how you knock it
That's
out?
fine. Coco once again lets out a loud cry because, they're attacking his buddy.
Oh, are
Shocks
Shinx
the
and him
Smeargle.
buddies?
Yeah, they're electric buddies.
Aw.
With a dramatic strum of his guitar, he lets out a thunder shock that strikes the Smeargle, thus making it faint.
You hear Noah go, "Oh, return, Smeargle."
You can't say it like that voice.
How
That's fair.
depressed is this Noah?
All right, Sky, it's your turn. And you finish the battle.
Oh!
Another
Dab,
nat
That's
20.
funny!
You do kill it. So if you want to describe how you... Yeah, describe.
So Shinx is gonna walk over, take his little paw, and just go smack. But
Slap.
it's gonna smack into a dab.
And the Badoo just goes... Poof. She goes, Badoo, return! And she goes over to you guys and she goes, "That was a great battle, guys. Good job."
Your Pokemon did great too.
She goes, "Thank
You guys
you.
did good.
And I suppose you do earn something for beating us." And she gives you each $300.
Oh,
Ooh,
thank
cash
you.
monies.
We got the cash money.
And ye Pokemons gain 40 XP each.
Nice.
Well, I guess we'll be returning back to our hometown in Fallband, but if we ever see you out in the future, be sure to say hi.
We will. Have a safe travel back home.
She goes, "You both as well." And she goes, "Come on, Noah, time to go." And he goes, "Oh, yes, of course." Yep, you have a question? Go ahead.
Heal? Can I heal with a potion?
Yes, oh yeah, potions, of course, yeah. I don't know if you have hit dice too you can use if you guys want to rest, but it's almost evening, so.
I think we should continue to walk at least until dark. What about you guys?
I agree.
Alright, so I
That
will then
works.
use a potion.
As evening's approaching, the sun you guys see start to turn orange in the sky. It's starting to like shine on some of the flowers and stuff, and you're just seeing like you're taking it in. Like this is like a view that you guys would only be able to like picture like with traveling. You guys don't normally see this when you're out and about. Who would like to give me an evening wild encounter?
I'll do it.
All right, so D100 and a D12. 36 and 9. So, with it being coming down to dusk, you're seeing that around you guys, while there are some flowers, there's maybe a few trees in here too, like little short trees, nothing too big.
Like bushes?
Few bushes. Up ahead of you guys, you're seeing that there's now, in between some of the flowers here, there's some taller-esque trees, maybe they're around 5 or 6 feet, almost like you're slowly going away from the prairie and more into like a forest, little patch, not like a thick forest, just a little tree grassy patch coming up. On one of the trees, I'm going to say Ama's character is going to see this because Ama made the roll there. And you see that there's this little Pokemon and it's trying to jump up and reach a tree, but it just can't reach for it. And you see it's trying to reach a little berry up in a tree. Pokemon itself looks like a little like puff cloud with little green wings shooting off the side of it. So Ama, you are the one that rolled for this. What would you like to do?
Can I? So you could potentially catch it without having to battle it, correct?
That statement is true.
Okay. So if it's trying to get a berry from the tree, can I approach and like get the berry for it and give it to Pokemon?
I will let
instead?
you. I may ask. So the group is just kind of walking, but you're the one that notices this. What are you gonna say anything to your group, or are you just gonna run off the path? What are you thinking?
I'll give them a heads up so they know where I'm going before running off.
Yeah, so tell me, what are you
If
doing
it does
there?
come down to a fight, I'll at least know
stand
what's
by
going
you.
on.
So what are you saying as you're going like off the path to your group? Like, what do you tell them?
I'll point out, like, hey, look at that Pokemon over there. I'm gonna go help it out.
Can
We'll
we
see.
scan it?
Yeah. How does the group react to seeing her run over?
The scene is just adorable, and I'm just like,
Yeah, so like as the sun is setting, you're seeing that like the grassy area is becoming like an orangish color with like the light on it. And you're seeing this like little puff cloud, cotton puff trying to jump up and reach, and you hear it going, as it's like stretching its arm up trying to reach it, and it just can't get up there, And you guys see Amma running towards it. So Amma will jump back.
it's so adorable.
I'll read its text entry now for people that want to have it scanned.
Yay!
I physically
Baby.
can't.
I'm
It's
going to catch this
baby.
thing. First catch of the session or of the
Or the fire,
series.
yeah. Alright, here we go, ready? Cottony, cotton puff Pokemon. Grass, fairy. When attacked, it escapes by shooting cotton from its body. The cotton serves as a decoy to distract the attacker. Cottony, grass, fairy Pokemon.
So now that everyone kind of knows where I'm going, if they want to accompany me, they can go over.
I will because it's adorable and it's baby.
For reference, a Cottony is 1'1".
So yes, Alma's gonna go over. She's gonna approach slowly so she doesn't startle it.
Give me a stealth if you're gonna try like approaching quietly. Try not to scare it, you know? Let's see. You as an Ama, give me a stealth. 17, yeah, you walk up real quiet. It has no idea you're there yet.
So I'm gonna get kind of close, and then I'm gonna grab the berry and then offer it to it.
Yeah, as soon as you
Because
grab it,
I am human-sized.
yes, as soon as you grab it, it's like looking up at you and it's like, it's gonna happily eat this berry. You're gonna see it go as it's eating, munching away at this yellow berry that you reached down and gave it to it. And it's looking happy at you. And it's like, Kutney!
So how would I go about catching it from here?
Okay, we're going to now go over quickly for people about catching Pokemon, because we have not had to do that yet. And this is something important, because this is going to be happening throughout the campaign. So, you as a trainer is going to take the action to throw a Pokeball. You hurl a Pokeball at a wild Pokemon and attempt to capture it. Excuse me, you're going to make an animal handling skill check. So make sure that you add your proficiency bonus to the stat there. I'm looking at your character sheet now. Make sure that you add 2 to that animal handling. So there should be a +3 on your animal handling there, right? Anything with the proficiency gets the proficiency bonus. And on my end, I have a catch DC for this Pokemon. The DC to catch a Pokemon is equal to, this is something that me as DM worries about, you don't have to worry about it, but I'm explaining for people at home. You make an animal handling skill check. You have advantage on the throw if the Pokemon is poisoned, restrained, asleep, burning, confused, paralyzed, or frozen. Like in the game, right? You have a higher chance to catch something if you affect it with a status ailment. The DC to catch Pokemon is equal to 10, plus the Pokemon's base SR rounded down, plus the Pokemon's level, plus its remaining HP divided by 10 rounded down. So that's a lot that you have to worry about. I, on my end, is not going to tell you what the catch DC is. But the way it's going to work is you will then hurl a Pokeball at a wild Pokemon. So, you have how many Pokeballs?
I have 7, I believe.
Okay, so right now you're going to give me a animal handling check, which is going to be a d20, and I believe your stat is +3, right? So you're going to do /roll d20 +3, and we see if you make or get higher than its catch DC. Okay. Do you want to illustrate for me? What do? Do you chuck the ball at its face? What do you...
I'm going to take out the Pokeball, and I'm going to press the button to activate it. And I'm going to kind of like gently lean down and just bop it on the head lightly with it.
Cute. So you're going to hear it go whoosh. And are you holding the ball or you're going to drop it on the ground?
We'll hold it.
Okay, as you're holding it, you feel in your hand it goes vroom, vroom, vroom.
Yay!
So, what you're going to do is you're going to go on the app and click Add Pokemon.
Yes.
And type in Cottony, and you now have a level 1 Cottony. What we're going to do is do me a favor. On roll 20 right now, we have to now roll for a few things. We have to roll 4. And I'll ask you which one you want to do first. We can roll for nature, gender, and ability. Which would you like to do first?
I don't really mind. So
okay, then we'll just go right down the list. We'll do nature first. Give me a d20 roll. Perfect.
Okay,
11. So Grumpy, which fills at home, gives +2 con, -2 charisma.
Alrighty.
Next, we'll do gender. So we'll do /roll d2. 1 is boys, 2 is girls. Yep, 2. So it's a girl.
Okie do.
And the last thing, if you go to abilities, we're going to pick an ability for us. So give me another /d2. Or /roll d2 like you did. So 1 is prankster, 2 is infiltrator. 1, so it's going to have prankster. So if you go to edit and go to abilities... And go to abilities and just X out infiltrator, and then that way you have prankster saved there. And then just press save, and there's your Cootney.
Yes.
So for those at home, for prankster, because this is good, I'm assuming you're going to be using this.
Can you please stop calling it Cootney?
Cottony, my apologies. So for those at home, the ability prankster in Pokemon D&D 5e, once per short rest, not even long rest, short rest, this Pokemon can move to the top of the initiative order in a single round, but must use a status affecting move on its turn. All right.
Congratulations. Baby.
I obtained a grumpy little baby.
So, the way that this works is, you're only allowed to have 1 Pokemon on with you at a time. Are you keeping Cottony out, or are you keeping Poco?
We'll leave the Cottony out right now. I need to think of a nickname to give it.
That's fine. I will just move...
Nice bonding time.
I'll move Poco up to the top here. We're just going to pretend he's not with you. That way you don't have to re-add him every time. Do you have a name for Cottony? Not yet.
Not yet.
That's fine.
We'll figure it out.
That's fine. Damn it to me when you know, and we can get it going. So yeah, so Gary and Scott, were you watching Katie go off in the woods? Alma go off in the woods there, or?
Probably observing the rest of the path. See what
Yeah, I
else
was gonna
is here.
say, yeah.
That's cool. So Amma, Charlie saw you catch it. What are you gonna say as you're coming back to everybody?
We're gonna carry it. It might be a little grumpy that I caught it, but I still fed it a berry, so. And then we're gonna Simba lift it into the air and be like, "Look what I got!"
That doesn't inform the group. I caught this. It just carries this Pokemon back.
Like, look what I found.
Gary and Scott, how are you responding as she comes back? Simba holding this puffball of cotton.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised.
So,
Alright.
Did you catch it?
Did you?
It is officially my Pokemon. Yes.
We should probably thinking about setting up camp.
Oh,
Is
whoops, I
getting
got
dark?
it. It is, yeah. So with that going on,
Okay.
with that little bit going on, you see that the sun is finally starting to set, and it is becoming darker out.
While Scott and I are chilling here on the path, do we see any good spots along the way that might be good tent areas?
I'll let
clearing
you
or
and Scott both give me a perception right now.
Gregary gets a 22.
Scott's got no idea. Scott's like, I misheard the question. I'm looking at these flowers, dog. Swablu's so happy to be playing with the flowers, and you're just like looking at him get all poofy with pollen all over his little white puff balls for arms. Gregary's like, Scott, I found a spot. Wait, Scott's like, were we looking? Like, what?
I thought we were looking at the flowers.
Yeah. Oh, wait, we're doing something? Oh, I had no idea.
Something important?
That's alright, Scott. Follow me.
Yeah, so you see a nice little clearing coming up here on the right side. Describe to me how you guys are making camp for the night here.
Piplup and I will grab wood for a fire.
Can
Yeah,
I got
Cottony,
it.
if
Anybody
Cottony can let go of some cotton, we can use it as like a fire starter because I feel like cotton would catch fire rather easily. We're just gonna, brush my fingers through its, I guess, cotton until it sheds a little bit.
You're not
Give me a flat D20.
No,
Does it produce any cotton?
we're not throwing the cottony in the fire.
What is this for then? Chucks it back in the woods. Katie, give me a flat D20. Do you find any cotton in it? You find a few specks of cotton. How are we lighting this fire?
With wood and tinder boxes.
There you go.
And cotton.
All right. Oh, also, have you guys been keeping track
Why
of
is my Shinx always
your
all over
rations? I believe this would be what? Would it be anybody eat anything tonight as you guys are around by the fire?
Yeah, that's healthy. Can we cook the rations?
If you want to describe me what rations you brought, sure. If people do choose to eat tonight, just subtract a ration there. And that's something kind of cool to keep track of, because if you're exploring around, you do probably have food and snacks and stuff.
Piplup and I will enjoy some canned Magikarp.
Bro.
Canned
Oh yeah,
carp.
is anybody bonding with their guys?
Sharing a meal.
Yeah, we'll share a meal with Cottony because food seems to make it happy.
Oh, nat 20. It's a beautiful starry night. The weather is amazing. I was rolling for weather. Like, it's a nice, spring.
Oh, that's a nice way to start off the journey.
Right?
Yes.
Like, you guys' first time away from home. Beautiful starry night. You guys are able to see tons of different constellations. The fire's going great.
Shinx and I will be enjoying a nice little bit of it looks like dog food or cat food, but it's Pokemon food.
Oh, yeah.
So Shinx will be enjoying that, and I will be enjoying a nice salad Caesar.
So, yeah, we got Gregary and Piplup spending some time with some fish, eating them. Got Shinx and Charlie eating their food. What's Amma up to?
Just, chilling by the fire. I don't think Cottony probably doesn't want to get too close to the fire, so I'll stick around with it and, just sharing a meal.
What is Scott up to?
We're just chilling. Swablu and I are having bread and milk.
Oh, yes. I love it. I can picture your little bird just pecking your little bread. You guys are sharing. It's a cute scene. Good. Now, this is the wilderness.
Gary will look at the group and say, all right, everyone. I know that this has been a tough journey for our mons, but we still have to be alert tonight. There could be wild Pokemon ready to attack. You never know. We could do shifts. If anybody would like to, I can take first shift.
I'll take a shift. My Pokemon aren't banged up or anything.
Yeah, I'll go at because I've essentially done nothing all day. So
I've been in battles. As long as Pichu gets some time to rest, I think we're okay.
How many shifts will we need DM.
DM says you will need 2.
Okay.
So
we could do
regardless
2
of
and
how
2.
you would like, and I rolled nat 22, so that's also part of the reason why it's 2.
I mean,
I'ma
if it's such a
wanna
beautiful night, we probably only need like one person on each watch.
Yeah,
And
that
switch
makes
it
sense.
out every other night.
All right.
Whatever
I'll do first shift tonight.
whatever you
Since
think.
I mentioned it. Is this a survival? What is?
Yes. So the way that this will work is everyone else is sleeping. You guys have like sleeping rolls and sleeping bags and stuff?
We do.
Okay.
Yep.
So the way you'll do it, Gregary, is describe to me how you are like awake and what you're doing during your shift, and then you'll give me a d20 roll and we'll see how your shift goes.
Well, Piplup is a skilled survivalist, so she and I will be walking around the perimeter of the group, just making sure that we're aware of any spots where Pokemon could jump out of.
And so this is a long rest for players too. So if you have any things that I know Courtney has a thing that refreshes on a short rest, but if people need anything for a long rest, this is where hit die come into play. If you Pokemon are hurt and you want to expend a hit die before you guys go to sleep. So if people are hurt, you could roll a hit die, see how they heal.
Is there anything we have to click on if we have a long rest?
Is there any reason to do like
no, it's just the
Johto
Pokemon
like ceremony and all that?
Leaps.
Like I don't think anyone's hurt though, unless whatever.
I mean, I think the Shinx and Peppy have been through it a little bit today.
If it's a long rest, everything for everyone's restored. If it's a short rest, then it's using the hit dice. That's the only difference.
This is where we'll have to rule this. I would definitely say, as players, if you guys got hurt at all, you would probably get pretty healed, like probably fully healed.
Humans have hit dice too. Yes,
my question for the players, and this is our first night, so we have to, once we establish this now, this will be how it is for the campaign. If you do fully heal you and your Pokemon up at night, would it be almost like too, I don't want to say easy, but like, because then what's a Pokemon Center for?
I mean, how long does it take to get through routes?
It goes by time.
Question.
Long rests take at least 8 hours and refresh all Pokemon's health, statuses, and PP. Short rest can be as little as half an hour and recover half points based on normal 5e rules. PP is not recovered on short rest, and short rests do not revive fainted Pokemon. Do we want to do it where long rests restore everybody even if they're fainted? Or do you want to do it like if a fainted Pokemon has to be healed in a Poke Center? How would we like to rule that? Because that's going to set the precedent for this campaign.
I think if you're doing a long rest, then everything's restored. And if you're doing a short rest, you just do what the book says and just get the hit dice. But that's it.
I definitely agree.
Okay. And that's fine. I was just wanting to know what we're setting. That's all. Okay, so then if it's a short rest, you can click or it's a long rest, which we're doing, I'm assuming, if you guys are sleeping for 6 to 8 hours. If you click the moon in the corner of the app there, it says Poke Center will heal your Pokemon back to perfect health. Shall we heal your Pokemon? As another thing to players, do we only heal whatever, if we're doing a long rest, do we only fully heal whatever Pokemon's out?
So you're just, I think if you're doing a long rest, then the whole team gets the restoration. If you're just doing a short rest, then whichever Mon you as a player decides to have use its hit dice gets restored.
So Gregory, how long is your watch?
We're going to do it in 2, so I'll do half the time. And then when I sleep, I'll just do a short rest. I'm not going to be doing a long rest.
Okay, I like that. I think we should do that then. That sounds fair to me. Give me that D20. How does your watch go? What are you doing during... I know you said like you're looking around and stuff, so yeah, you told me that. Let's see how your watch goes. Do we want to make it like a survival, or would you be percepting, seeing what's around your surroundings?
Go by like character, so who, like, depending on who, like, how it's done by each person?
Yeah. Are you a survivalist? Are you percepting? Are you actually looking to see if you see anything? Just depends, I guess.
Okay, then we'll do it based on what the player says. No, I like that. I like that a lot, because then you guys could take different avenues on how you want to do something. I think that's great. Alright, Ty, do you want to use survival?
I'll do perception.
Alright, so then give me a perception. Oh, you're lucky you had that +4, mate.
Yeah, so an 8.
Is your Piplup awake with you?
Yeah, she's up.
So she's up with you looking around. And you guys just have like a quiet, uneventful evening. While you're out, are you getting anything for the fire?
I'll throw sticks on it occasionally. So, watch 1. Done. Gregory will wake up. Amma, it's time for your watch. I'm going to sleep.
Okie doke. So, Amma goes on watch.
So what are you doing on your watch, Amma?
Kind of check things out. She might like pace around the Sentinel, and she'll be moving around with Cottony and everything. Use survival for this one.
What would you be doing that'd be survival there?
Maybe, I don't know, looking around, seeing if there's like any berries or that sort of thing around the campsite without like wandering too far off track.
To give, just for general knowledge, because I wasn't exactly sure either, what some of the examples of survival are: following tracks, hunting game, guiding the group, identifying signals of local animals, or in this case Pokemon, predicting weather and other hazards.
So yeah, I might look around, see if there's any other like Pokemon tracks in the area to see if anything's like been around here recently.
And you also got an 8. You look around, you don't really see any more tracks or anything that's nearby. Nothing else happens. It's pretty quiet. But as you guys are just looking around there, the sun starts to come up for the day. And yeah, it's up to you when you'd like to wake up players.
Let them sleep a little longer, but then we'll start waking everyone up. Once I think everyone's gotten a good rest anyway.
What have you and Cottony been up to?
We've just been spending time together. Because Cottony is new to the team. I'm still trying to think of a name. Well, Amma was not expecting. She's never seen a Cottony before. It's not native to the Johto region.
It's not. That's true. I love that flavor. That's great. Sun comes on up. How do you go about starting to wake some people?
Just, tap them like on the shoulder, give them like a little shake. Maybe Cottony helps by like jumping on them, even though it probably weighs nothing because it is cotton.
Cottony weighs 1.3 pounds or 0.6 kilograms. It just sits right in your mouth, nice and comfy.
Oh yeah.
Gregory's gonna start out on the path, waiting for everybody to get ready.
Amma will probably already be up and ready since she's been awake anyway.
Making sure to pick up all our bedrolls, putting out the fire and such.
Everyone
I
else
think Charlie will make sure that Shinx doesn't have any like leaves or anything on him in case he was sleepwalking or anything.
Scott, how did you and Swablu do?
Well, we're both well rested, and personally, I'm a morning person, so
Gross.
I'm excited for the day. Yeah.
Perfect. For the morning here, as you're walking down the path, your morning, it's maybe about 9-10ish in the morning with some sunlight shining down. Scott, I think it's your turn to give me a wild encounter. You can roll a D100 and then a D12, because I believe you're the only one that hasn't had a chance yet.
Nope, you forgot Tyler.
Oh, so
I've been there.
So
I've been there.
Scott. So Scott, your number that you rolled, I'm gonna need another D100 because your encounter has 2 Pokemon involved.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Is it a horde?
89.
Oh, we got to see if this one's shiny.
62.
Damn.
Nope.
So while everyone's walking down the pathway, Scott, on the side of you, you're gonna hear 2 Pokemon that seem to be kind of getting into an argument about something. The pathway to the right. Do you tell the group? Do you investigate yourself? What do you do?
I'm telling the group.
So you're seeing that there's this little green monkey, and he's going at it with this little bunny-looking character. And
my god!
A baby.
They seem.
Oh my god!
They seem. That was good. It's a baby part 2.
I want.
So Scott, so they both have what appears to be this like orangish little cookie that's on the ground that they're both like, and you see one go, Sage, pancake! The other one's like, Baniri! And they're like kind of like going at it about who found this cookie first, is what it looks like that they're arguing about. And so Scott, you're the one that sees this. So as far as, I'll let you deliver however much of that message you want to the group as you'd like.
I want to be discreet about it, so
yeah.
I'm just gonna kind of like point in their direction so that they can like see what's happening instead of just like being loud about it, because like I don't know, like if they hear me, I don't know what their reaction would be. So
awesome. So what are you saying to the group there?
Well, I'm asking them asking them if we should just like continue or if we should like intervene or just ask.
Gary is pretty interested in the green monkey. Would like to check that out.
Ama's eyeing the Baneri.
Scott, you were the one that encountered both of these. So, whatever information you want to tell them as what the Pokemon are, what they're going on about, what's happening,
well,
you can say whatever you'd like.
So we
Any
can
point in the direction,
yeah. No, yeah. I'm totally okay with that, yeah.
So, Scott, it is ultimately up to you if you want to engage with them or be somebody that is one of the people to engage with it, because it is yours, after all. You ran into these little guys, hear them over in the side, as they're kind of both going at it. They both seem pretty mad with each other, kind of going on about who found this cookie first.
Personally, I don't think I want to engage. Yeah, I mean, you guys can, like, decide, like, amongst yourselves, but I don't want to.
I'll take the opportunity then.
So will
I definitely want to take the opportunity to maybe try to catch up in Erie.
We're popping off though. This is a star wish on mine.
I think a few people asked for Baneri and Pansage, so that's why they were up towards the top end of the encounter list. Because Mike, honestly, Mike, like you rolled for your encounters, you rolled like an 89 and an 83, which is like awesome. That's towards the top end of the list, you know, with like most required stuff. So I feel like players are going to be like, I want this.
Alright. I want to dex the Pansage, the green monkey.
The green monkey, I like it. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm assuming
I will deck the Bunby.
yes.
I think we're all just
it's
gonna...
it's Baneri.
Yes, we don't know that it's...
No, that's fair. No. Yeah, I'll read the monkey first. I'm going to read the monkey first. Right. Pansage, grass monkey Pokemon. It shares the leaves on its head with weary-looking Pokemon. These leaves are known to relieve stress. Pansage, grass Pokemon. Baneri, rabbit Pokemon, normal. Its ears are always rolled up. They can be forcefully extended to shatter even a large boulder. Baneri, rabbit Pokemon.
Would be perfect for the power sections in the Pokeathlon. She's already planning. She's like Cottony's light, can jump. Alma's got plans.
Touches him on the shoulder. Hey Scott, Alma's got plans. You came through. Thank you. I love this. I love watching. This is just what I'm picturing, like in my mind as DM to be funny, right? So like everyone's going at it, fighting with the Pokemon. Scott just kind of tiptoes over, grabs the cookie, pockets it.
Are we rolling for?
Oh, wherever.
Initiative.
Yeah, we're rolling. If people want to get involved, yeah, we're rolling initiative. Sure.
Can I switch out real quick? Does that count for anything? Or before the battle?
Okay, this is the first time this is happening. Before we roll encounters is the time for people to switch. Now, these Pokemon do not know you guys exist yet. So I will let you switch right now if you would like. But if you guys are in combat with things, I'm going to be like, you gotta wait your turn to do it, you know?
Alright, we're going to put Poco out because Poco's seen a bit more battles. And also, if we're trying to catch it, I have a trick up my sleeve for that one.
We rolling for initiative?
Yep.
Scott, I'll grab the cookie for you. Don't worry.
Thank you.
I love that. Don't worry.
Are these going to be two different battles going on, or are we both, like, are all of us facing the two Pokemon at the same time?
I'm assuming you three are all facing them at the same time, unless I'm mistaken. But I'm assuming you three are all kind of running up around the same time, almost like people like ducking in the like bushes and then gonna pop out at the same time, you know? Okay, I'm gonna roll for Pansage. We've now learned is the little grass monkey. I think somebody had Pansage on their list, right?
I can search it.
Ty did. There it is. I was like, I know I made these top ends be from some people's list that I handpicked, and then of course like Pidgey was basic run of the mill first route, you know. All right, as you guys are approaching, I'm gonna ask the three people that are approaching to give me a stealth to see if they do notice you as you're approaching. Because if you are all successful, the Baneri will just spend its turn keep going at it with the Pansage, and the Pansage will spend its turn keep going at it with the Baneri. So this does matter. Well, Sky is stealthy with a 13. Ty got a 9 and Kitty got an 8. So with that, I will say Sky's character is hidden along with Shinx. Meanwhile, the other two are exposed. So the Baneri does not know that the Shinx exists. So the Baneri instead is it's really mad right now. So it's gonna let out its frustration on the Pichu. Does a 15 hit Shinx? Or hit the Piplup? I'm sorry. Well, Pichu? Wow.
My
Pichu,
God.
Yes, they would hit.
Gotcha. 4 damage on Poco. Can you remind me how Poco's static works? And this will probably be the one early time I will remind you.
When this Pokemon is hit by a melee attack, roll a d4. On a result of 4, the attacker takes the amount of electric damage equal to the Pokemon's proficiency bonus. I got a 4.
Hey! Yeah, so that's 2 right now, I believe. So as this Baneri comes on over, building up its fist, you see it glowing like a bluish color as it like goes in for like a swinging right push, as like right hook as it's yelling, Baneri! Letting out its frustration with the move. Frustration. Goes in and punches Pichu, and Pichu gets hit for 2 damage. And then upon the Baneri making contact, you see some Pichu's electricity comes off and it goes and shocks the Baneri, and a little bit of its hair goes poof. After the Baneri goes the monkey. The monkey hearing sounds coming from the back end of it. Gonna turn around and look and see a little blue penguin come towards it. It's gonna hop on down towards it and it's gonna try to use Scratch on it. You see it go Pansage as like its hands glowing like a whitish color from its nails. Oh, honey, that's a nat 20. It's gonna deal a whopping 14 normal damage to the Piplup. How is it?
Bloody.
You guys just see, so this Pansage is like fuming from its anger from its fight with the Baneri about who gets that cookie. So Pansage gets that scratch on in there as it just slashes Piplup right across the stomach. And you see Piplup go, Piplup! As it gets knocked. Alright, after the Pansage goes Ty. It goes Gregory. With Pepe Le Pew.
To potion?
You want a potion?
I'm gonna use a potion.
Okay. Pepe heals 10. Ty, do you pull out like a little thing from your bag and spray some spray where Pepe got scratched?
All over its body? Yes. Yeah.
Nice. And you see like the slash mark on it, like the big red, like you guys ever scratched yourself and leave a big red mark? It just fades as it heals. Katie.
Wait. Hello? I'm here.
And I didn't act yet.
You rolled a 3. Katie rolled a 4. Did you not?
Oh, I thought she already went.
No, I just got smacked in the face.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Katie should have been before Ty. But that's fine. I'll fix that on my thing for next roundabout. What are you doing? You didn't tell me what you're doing.
Thundershock, not that it's gonna hit.
Give me a D100. That's a fumble.
Oh.
That's a nat 1 you rolled there. So, as you go over and your Pichu starts to move towards the Baneri to try to shock it with a little Thundershock, right? So you don't move, right? You just do it from there? As you do it from there and you send your little Thundershock over, he's not used to doing this in like leafy kind of trees all around because often the thickets in the brush there, right? You guys are going there with the little Thundershock. And your Thundershock goes through like a tree. As it goes past the tree, one of the branches kind of falls and boop, hits Poco right on the head. Poco gets a little exhausted from that hit, so he's exhausted. 1 level. Exhaustion. He has disadvantage on ability checks right now. Next we got Sky, and then Scott.
I think I'm gonna charge. Electricity surges through your body, charging up for your next attack. Until your next turn, boost your AC by 2. On your next turn, double your stab bonus while dealing damage of your type.
After Sky goes Scott. So Scott, you sneak around them all. Or let me know what you're doing.
What can I do?
Yeah, so
you could help me.
It's up to you. So seeing Peppy get hurt there.
Or you can try to steal that cookie. Really trying to piss off the Pansage and Baneri.
I want that cookie.
Gotta set your priorities straight, man. If you want that cookie, let me know.
Yeah, I want the cookie.
Okay, here's what we'll do. You're like this, trying to reach and get... Are you getting the cookie, or is Swablu getting the cookie, or...
I'm getting it.
Okay, you're getting it. Here's what I'm gonna need you to do. I'm first gonna need to see if you can sneak over without the Pansage seeing you. So I am gonna first need a stealth check from you. So that's a D20 plus minus whatever your stealth skill is. And so 1 turn it'll be you sneaking over to try to get near the cookie. That'll be 1 turn. Next turn I'll have you try to make a sleight of hand to see if you can grab that secretly. If you've... Yeah, oh, beautiful, 21. Yeah, they don't even see you. Pansage is angrily engaged with this blue penguin. Baneri's been letting out his frustration getting hit from other people. So next turn, remind me if I forget. When it's your turn, you'll give me a sleight of hand to see if you can secretly snatch that cookie away as people are going at it. If so, you pocket the cookie. It's yours.
All right.
So, or what's Swablu doing? Is he just with you, or?
You know what? Yeah, he's on my shoulder.
Oh yeah, he's just sitting up on your shoulder with you,
Yeah.
getting excited for that cookie, bro. Back to the top of the Baneri. Baneri's gonna try to let out another frustration against the Pichu. 16. 4 normal. And then
Alrighty.
that's another melee hit.
Yep, so we're gonna roll for static
Melee.
again.
Nice,
Okay.
this Baneri just keeps
So
getting
another 2
hurt
damage.
whenever it hits you. That's great.
Alright.
Alright. Pansage is gonna go. Pansage, seeing that it did a good hit with the scratch, is gonna try to go for it again. 14.
Fuck me. Yeah, that's the AC.
Oh my god.
It's alright.
4 normal.
Just a water type via grass type.
Ty's like, I'm getting there, guys. I'm getting there. This
Haven't
is
hit it once.
your character arc. I'm getting there. All right,
It's
Katie, and then
Katie.
Ty. I flipped it this time because that's how it should be.
Okay, we're gonna go for Thundershock again.
17.
That'll hit.
That's good. Yeah.
And for damage,
Oh,
7 damage.
beautiful. 7 damage.
Smack it in the face. Revenge. How's this Baneri looking?
It certainly hurt. Like for Pokemon game wise, it would definitely be in the yellow if that helps. So it's bloody
Okay.
versus critical bloody, which is like red.
Alright.
Penguin v Monkey, bro. What we got?
Gregory is gonna command Piplup to pound this Pansage. 12.
12 does not hit.
Alright.
As Peppy goes in, the Pansage, like Peppy comes in with like a right hook to try to like flip his flipper like on the right side and slap the Pansage across the face, but the Pansage just like a limbo right underneath as the flipper goes right above his head for context of how close to the AC you were. Sky.
Yo.
Baneri is red. Is like yellowish.
I'll use Leer.
Okay. It has to make a check, correct?
Yep. It has to make a wisdom save. Against move DC.
Okay, let's see. Nat 20. Scott, you've snuck back behind everybody. Do you get that sleight of hand off? Let's see. If you mess this up severely, the Pansage is going to try to scratch you as a bonus action. Just letting you know. 14. I will say. Because, and only because, this Pansage is so invested with hitting Peppy, and did like a limbo move to dodge the pound, you are able to grab that lava cookie. So if the time comes, we'll see what happens. So right now, Scott, you've pocketed this cookie. You've been eyeing, ever since this encounter happened, everyone else is like Pokemon, but in Scott's head, he's like, I want that cookie. Frustration's been working pretty good. He's going to try to do another little blue punch right into the Pichu. 13.
Yep, that hits.
4 again.
Okay. He probably won't be able to take another one of those. Let's roll for static.
There you go. Nope. Okay, so
Nope,
static
not
this
this
time
time.
does not go off. She ends up punching right like in your jaw where there's no like charges by your cheeks. Baneri's learning.
Yes.
Pansage is going to try to swipe at the Peppy. 21.
Oh.
Ooh.
21.
8 normal damage. Oh my god.
Hey.
Oof.
Gregory, are you going to say anything? As like Pansage comes in with another hard slash into Pepe.
Gregory is gonna say, come on, Peppy, hang in there.
Ama.
I try and catch this thing.
Alright.
Because
Make sure you are
I mean,
subtracting your Pokeballs, that's all.
Yes, I have. I'm down to 6 right now because I have caught the Cottony.
Yep. Let's see. Animal handling.
So D20 plus.
Alright. So describe me what you're doing with the Pokeball.
So Poco's not doing so hot, so throw the Pokeball at the Baneri. This one is not as lightly thrown because it is attacking Poco.
That's fair. So it bobs the Baneri in the head, and you see it go whoosh, suck in, and you see it go.
Yes!
Like that. You got Baneri.
Yay! I have to roll for stuff, but we can wait for the
Oh
battle.
yes, we will wait till the battle is done for all that jazz. Okay. Ty. Gary.
Yeah.
How's Pepe?
Critically bloody.
Ah!
Ooh.
Did you
Well,
say
shit.
anything to anybody else around here? Or what are you doing?
I'm gonna say, stand back. I got this.
Oh.
I'm gonna take out a Pokeball. And I'm gonna throw it at the pan sage. Alright.
You mean animal handling?
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be real good. It's gonna be real good. It's gonna be real good. 21. It's gonna be real good.
21.
21.
Yeah, so Ty, you throw... Oh, describe me. Yeah, describe me what you're doing with the pansage. So it's been slashing at your Pepe furiously. What happens?
Gary sees Pepe bloody on the ground, and he's concerned for her safety, because this is his girl. So he, in a quick rush to get the enemy out of there, takes the Pokeball and throws it while it's distracted. And just, that's all she wrote.
Where's it hit the pansage?
And it's bushy leaf head.
Perfect. It goes into. Then you see ball go. You got yourself a pansage.
Now I gotta go pick Peppy up. Tell her she did a good job.
She's breathing heavy because she is like. How much health does she have left?
2 out
Oh
of
my
22.
god. Oh,
Yeah.
Shit.
She's
Yeah,
breathing very
she was
heavy.
hurt.
You can see slash marks all over her from this pansage. Just Scott just appears out of nowhere. Hey guys, how'd it go?
It comes out of a bush.
So does everybody do some reconvening here, or do people hop back on the path?
I think we should keep going. What about you guys?
I
Yeah.
agree.
So, Gregory,
Alright, we can
Gregory,
continue.
let's run through your pansage first, because you just got him.
Okay.
Alright. So, your pansage only has one ability. So, that's
Alright.
easy. Oh, 18 for nature. Fun fact, a lot of the good natures are towards the bottom, so
Yay.
18
Yeah.
is good. And your Piplup went through that. I'm just wondering what you would have done, if it didn't work.
That wasn't an option, so
Oh, so it just didn't happen, yeah.
there is no such thing as defeat.
Alright, you got a dumb pansage.
Oh.
Alright. I'll take it. Oh well.
Evens or odds? I mean, I guess
I thought that's what it was. Evens or odds.
4, so the girl.
She is a little
Yes.
dumb, but she's got character.
Once
That's
again, join Poco and the Dumb Bitch Club.
Good news for Ty and the pansage. The pansage is fully healed.
Yeah.
Yes, it is gluttony. So, is she out or is Pepe out?
I'll tell Peppy to take a nap. She earned it. And put her in the Pokeball.
Nice. So, we'll do your Baneri now. Yep, so the two that would be for the you want to do that for gender or you want to do that for ability?
Sure, we'll do it for gender.
Gender, so, one was boy, 2 was girl, so you also have a girl Baneri.
2.
2, so it gets the ability Klutz instead of Runaway. And that's might have been what happened with the cookie.
Yes, it dropped it and
She just kept dropping the
mine
cookie.
now.
And then we have to roll, give me a d20 for which nature. 1, reckless.
Oh, that makes sense. It kept hitting Pichu in the.
And it kept getting
It's
static.
not just
Yeah,
me
it just had no sense of it. Also, your Baneri has 7 health.
Its strength is 16.
Yeah, well, with that nature, it was good for it though. Like that's the thing. Like, how much damage does your frustration do?
D6 plus 3.
Yeah, that's Pretty good. What's your AB?
The AB is +5.
Like, that's strong.
This
Like,
thing is gonna beat the shit out of everyone.
Now, to be fair for everybody, its only other moves are Splash, Defense, Curl, and Foresight. But Foresight lets it be able to hit harder.
Oh, it has Pound too.
The moveset, the one that you caught, I will say that I had laid out for it was Splash, Defense, Curl, Foresight, Frustration.
Canary is the one Pokemon in Pokemon games that's not a legendary, that starts with a base friendship of 0. This thing will join your team and absolutely fucking hate you.
That's a cool fun fact.
That, and you actually have to have a high friendship level to even
evolve it.
So while all this went on, and Mike, I'll ask you as a player. I don't think anybody else. The only person I gave a chance to see would be Gary because the other people were occupied. But would you let people know that you grabbed the cookie, or what would happen?
No, I'm not telling them.
All right, sounds good. This cookie is actually like quite warm, like it was freshly made. Helps set the mood a little bit. From what you can, I will say this too, for you being a scientist, from what you can infer, you're definitely like, well, I doubt this is something I should eat if the Pokemon wanted to eat it. It's kind of like me wanting to eat my dog food, like. So you're able to tell that this is something Forceful Blue, but you don't know as of yet what it is. I will let you give me a medicine check if you'd like.
Canary is in fact level 1, correct?
What was that?
Canary is
yes,
level 1.
Yep, Canary is level 1, Pansage is level 1. 8. With an 8, you're able to tell Cookie, it doesn't heal health, like it doesn't heal hit points, but it does do something else to help a Pokemon. And with an 8, that's all you know.
Yeah.
Are you guys continuing down the path with your newfound teammates?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. As you guys are going along this path, it starts to become this big kind of hill. This will be probably the last roll for the night. As you guys are hiking, give me a perception to see if you guys as players smell anything.
Alright, and here's where I ask, if your Pokemon has a skill in perception, what do we do?
Get advantage.
Alright.
Gregary got a 22.
This guy got a nat 20 and a 19.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that 24.
That's nice. 4. And then for Mike, 5. Alright. So Mike and Katie don't notice this yet, but Sky and Ty, or Gary and Charlie, you guys are smelling, as you guys are approaching the top of this hill, you guys are smelling fresh baked food. This smells like a different cuisine than you guys are used to. And as you get to the top of the hill, you see ahead of you guys down the rest of the path, it's still more of like the grassy kind of foresty with flowers and things, but there's almost like a pink hut somebody has kind of set up that they could tear down if they need to, but for right now it's like a pink kind of hut somebody set up. And you're seeing smoke coming up from the top of the hut that's open on top. You smell it. It smells like somebody's making fresh made dumplings.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what you guys are smelling now. You guys have been now almost about a day's worth of traveling from home. So smelling this and from having eaten your rations from last night. So with the scent of dumplings, I think that's a good way for us to end. Do you want to hear more content from us? Then check out our Patreon link down below for more details.
Or if you even just want to have a chat with us, you can check out our Discord and Instagram. Links also below. And remember, DM told me to
build friendships along your adventure that will last a lifetime.